All right, sleep off the words.
Black scroll.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
I don't know. Maybe she read too many words. Maybe she read too many books like you, and now she has word disease. Yeah, words are the worst. Don't they suck? Aren't they awful? Wait, I can interact with this right now? Isn't this like the diary thing, Bob?
It's Mom's diary.
Wait.
She got the black scroll and it's all right. This is the
But it's not the
remind me.
I see.
But the final entries.
In what way?
Well, take a look.
Wait, you can do this at this point? Because, you know, initially you could only do this during like the second half. But I guess you can just do this like original game DLC area like right off the bat after you've deleted all your save files. I want out of here.
Sorry. Felt like I was.
Gosh dang it. I don't want to do freaking Dad NieR DLC right now. She's becoming the book. Oh no.
Come now. There's the door.
No,
Right. Let's go.
No. I'm out of here. Only time we'll see Father NieR in this one. We've seen him earlier in the playthrough, like the previous runs, but only time we'll see him in this route here, I guess. Well,
something wrong?
Yeah, it's really weird, isn't it?
I know.
It's really freaking wacky, huh? All right, well.
This is so unfair.
Man, it sucks.
Done anything.
Yeah, but now she has words. All right, so we're going over here, I guess. I don't know how it's done. Oh, so there's a little bit of a ledge that messed with me. Yeah, look at my book. Yeah. We switched to Dad NieR for just doing a memento. I don't know. Maybe I'll put in the spins sometimes as well, just because it's like fancy looking.
A black book and disease.
Whee! Yeah. We get the whole legend, the legend of Hyrule that Impa just told us about.
I was just thinking.
Whee! All right, we have some things to talk about. Hi. Tell me about the legend and stuff. Yeah, that's Grimoire Vice. Song of the Ancients. Tell me the legend.
When the great black
Hyrule was once struck by Calamity Ganon. Whoa. Magic, that's it. We can use Vice to cure Yona. Whoa. So let's go around killing shades, collecting dark verses, and then once Vice becomes like all powerful and stuff, we're gonna be able to cure the words. Is the case. Whee! Okay, so we're going somewhere or other. But yeah. Not 100% sure, but you think the VA for Tundra also voices David in Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Dude's characters can't catch a break. Oh, quest thingamabob there. I'm not gonna do the fragile delivery anymore. But yeah, he seems like a dude that voice acts a whole lot of stuff. I haven't seen any of the Cyberpunk stuff, but you know, I know that he's definitely around quite a bit. Yeah, it has an epic battle theme. Has a really epic battle theme. Man, I have no boar.
Heck, maybe you can save the
I don't have a
whole
boar.
world.
Sucks to suck.
I wonder.
I guess I won't use you for kindling after all.
Wow.
You really should treat omnipotent magical beings with more respect.
I've heard that it's been like really good apparently. After the game was, you know, the absolute flop that it was. Apparently it's yeah. We don't get the boar, we have to walk like the absolute peasant that we are. But apparently it's brought like some traffic back to the game, which is apparently a lot more of a finished state nowadays. Yeah, now the game isn't like the unfinished mess there. You know, Brian has to be your favorite voice actor after seeing him in this. He's top tier sarcasm. He does this role here so good. So are things gonna be like new here? Maybe. Like, I've loved Vice in this game. He's been awesome. All right, well, we made it to the area here. So we're going here first. We're going to Kaine's little shack thingamabob.
Appears to be deserted.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably the case. Like, they were trying to rush it out so badly to get like the highest like possible, you know, highest amount of consoles that they could release it on by releasing it on PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. and you know, during the holiday season as well, and during a year that the PS4 and Xbox One were still like relevant before being overtaken by the new console. So they were going for like, they had the dollar signs in the eyes. There was definitely the case. Okay, so not here. We're actually going to like the Airy right now, I guess. Took on a huge thing and got out of control, then the fans forced the launch, and it really wasn't right because they took it on as it did. No, it was more so the fact that they wanted to get it out as like the biggest possible release that they could, being on all these various platforms and during like, you know, opportune time there. But releasing it on all these platforms and releasing it, you know, at that time there became the new priority there. I mean, yeah, a lot of people were really hyped for it. The hype for that game was definitely pretty unhealthy. Yeah, look at this whole place that gets super destroyed lately. Super destroyed lately? What the heck? Where did this word lately come from? It gets super destroyed later. I guess because lately and later are like similar sounding words, my brain just like freaking mixed them up somehow. I don't know. Well, time to save. Maybe new stuff will happen here. I don't know. I just heard that it's something related to the Airy. Is the thing. It's something related to Kaine and the Airy. But yeah, let's see here. Yeah, the PS5 and Xbox One are still, that's a fair point there. Because, yeah, a couple of years later, still can't really find PS5s, you know? If you enjoy anime, you give Edge Runners a shot. Not the best one out there, but you give it 8 out of 10. Is it just on Netflix? Or, I think I heard that it was a Netflix thing, right? Probably. Boop-a-bop. Whoa. My oh my. Because yeah, if so, I can definitely consider checking it out. Can definitely consider it. So we're going up to the, are we going up to the gold house? Is that what we're doing? Up we go. Whee!
Is anyone even here?
Maybe. Yeah, I know. Ow. So dang mean. Wait. I wonder if the reason that, like, the people never want to come out there is because they all are shades from the get-go. No, I don't know. Maybe. But, then what would be up with that scene where Kaine's like, oh, your sister's a shade now, kid. Whoops. But the kid himself wasn't. I don't know.
Glorious waste of time.
All right, hi.
This must be the chief's house.
Yeah, what do you know about the Muffin Man?
Wait.
Leave this village and never return. Well, I guess I'm out of here. Goodbye. Cyberpunk was developed exclusively for Xbox One and PS4 for 7 years. They just rushed it. Probably should have been released next year, and yes, that draws on Netflix. Okay. Yeah, it does. It did seem like the kind of thing that could have used like another full year in the oven. This is what it seemed like. Wait, where am I going on the map? I don't have a map here. What the heck? Also, stop with all your orbs and stuff. Like, I assume the X is just like... Gosh dang, I missed. Gosh darn it. Did they? I don't know how exactly. It went there. Gosh dang you. Darn you. My goodness gracious. Is it now? Darn you. All right, come on. Okay. Yeah, I'm outie here. I'm outie. Got places to be and all that stuff. But yeah, I need more time at the minimum, the pro specs, because the PC release was missing most of the bugs the PS4 and Xbox used to got. Yeah, I heard that it was really bad on those platforms. Was the case. All right, go ahead and save again. Too bad I'm allergic to saving again. Really unfortunate symptoms to have, much like word disease. And then, wait, do we just go? Is there nothing with Kaine at this point? Oh no, there should be. Yeah. Yeah, because we see, like, the heck is that? The lunar whatever the hails, right? So you come over this way, and then look at this. Wow.
Nice flowers.
Those are lunar tears, legendary flowers of almost perfect beauty.
You're kidding. Those are the ones I told Yona about.
Hands off the flowers.
Vice, why is that lady in her underwear?
I fear we have greater issues to deal with.
she a shade?
Oh no, she can do a word punch. Oh no. It's still not all that well optimized for that. Well, time to fight. I believe Crystal had mentioned it during a previous stream, but I don't know if like the game itself ever directly says. Ow, the kicks. Wah. My oh my. So it's still not functioning all that well. Boobity bop. Yeah, I mean that could be one reason. You could say maybe not Squeenix as much as maybe Yoko Taro is one potential reason. It's not like the story lore reason, but but if we're gonna be real. Constipation sucks. But yeah, I have heard about like the lore story reason. I have heard about that, but was it actually like directly said in the Japanese version? Wow. Well, do I just want to be doing that like this, or do I want to do like the spamming single shot thing, Rob? Ow. So this is like holding it down, and then this is the spamming single shot. Okay, yeah, that's definitely going down like a whole lot faster, but so just like mash this. Okay, well, there's that. Haven't seen you in forever. Since you were exclusive to part 1. Now we fight. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, sounds like a female armor in video games in a nutshell. Here's the thing. You know, people always say that like physically in terms of muscle mass that men are stronger than women, but I don't know about that when like you look at men in video games and they have to wear like this crazy full body armor. And what kind of armor do women wear in video games, huh? So I wouldn't be too sure, you know. Is what I would say. All right, many pews or just like single shot thingamabobs. Or you could say plot armor, I guess. So you just like, I don't know. You could design like a macro or something. In this version they said that she's a Fudunari. It is said that she wears this to emphasize that she's a woman and is being bullied for that. Yeah, that's what I heard during a previous stream. Many pews. It's to like convince herself. Pew. Ow. I completely mistimed that. Wow. Completely. Well. Well.
I'm gonna pull out your teeth and cram them up your ass.
Huh. Okay, boopity a bop. What did the thing, Bob? It really is the strongest armor, isn't it? Look at all the pages and spells. Falcon kick.
Thanks. I told you to stay out of the way.
You guys are mean. I'm out of here.
Back here, you.
The symbols are disappearing.
she human?
This one
Well,
is
sort of.
possessed by a shade. She exists as neither fully human nor other.
Readjust here.
I feel bad for treating her like one of those things. We
Pew.
have to help her.
Pew pew. Guess we're helping. Obtain a sealed verse, obtain dark hand magic. I'm sure we did.
You're awake.
Alright. I think that we can just like go through.
Right. Now get the hell.
Now see here.
Yeah.
It's okay,
Ah, the
Look,
Yeah,
nothing
the
goes
name
in.
thingamabob. So we're going, I guess. Goodbye.
One more that monster back there.
Yeah, fine. Bye, I guess.
a half-human and a giant shade.
Yeah.
She's kind of pretty, but she's really intense.
Sure seems like. We're out of here. Goodbye. Alright, so... I don't know. Freaking... Go talk to Popola?
We need a new plan.
I don't know. Because I think Yona just gives like a side quest, right? I believe. Yeah, it's you know, this is like a playthrough from this is like a new file technically now, so this is sort of from the beginning, but you know, I'm kind of skipping through a lot of the cutscenes. Since you know, it's things that we've seen before. This game's strange, I do have to say. Not quite like any other video game that I've played before with its whole weird multiple playthrough situation. Tis very odd. And it makes me very curious for what NieR Automata is going to be like when we get to that. And how its multiple playthroughs are going to be. Boobity bop. Okay, well, I guess that's something that's probably never explained in the game itself. Yeah, once this is done, once I'm through this all, I'm definitely going to be looking into a bunch of videos that, you know, explain, like, what the hell is going on here with the full picture. Alright, let's go get our plan of attack here and stuff. This is what we do. Whoops, I did not mean to do another attack there. But yeah, definitely a very strange video game here, I do have to say. A very odd one, you know? But hey, we'll get this done. We'll start NieR Automata later this year, and then I'll be able to say that the NieR series is under my belt. But yeah, through different mediums is why I was like, what the hell is wrong with Yoko? Like, all the information being through different thingamabobs. I've not played Hollow Knight. There was a time that I was planning on playing Hollow Knight, and I was gonna do it for one of the longtime regulars around this community that had been around here for like a few years, or maybe like closer to 2 years, something like that.
Good advice.
Okay, boobity bop. You know, a longtime regular around the community who had done some really nice things around the community. I was like, oh yeah, you're a big fan of Hollow Knight, and I figured in the back of my head like I would do I would cover Hollow Knight for them one day, but since it was something I was thinking about playing one day anyway. But then a freaking situation happened in the Discord server out of nowhere that ended in them like basically denouncing
Might as well check out
the community / mods and leaving and never returning, and it's kind of like killed all my motivation to play Hollow Knight. I mean, maybe it would still happen one day, maybe, but you know, the whole reason that I was gonna do it like at one point was like, oh yeah, because I think I'll do it anyway. I should do it at some point to do like a nice gesture, because this was a regular around the community that like several years ago organized like this whole art get together for one of my birthdays. Like a couple of years ago for a birthday of mine on the channel, they freaking got like a bunch of artists around the community together to all do like different fan art and stuff for me to present to me on my birthday. Like it was crazy. I was like I was flabbergasted that someone would be willing to do that. So I was like, wow, I should, you know, do something nice in return. I should cover Hollow Knight. That's something that's really meaningful to them. But I think they kind of hate the community nowadays. And for such like a weird reason. Like essentially what happened is they brought a friend into the community. So hold on, wait.
Hey there.
Hold on, wait. What are we doing? Hold on, let me continue with story stuff and then I'll tell a story. We're doing some work, gather some ingredients, royal ferns.
No problem.
Do we have to do this for like story stuff? Essentially then? Like the quest tutorial? Yeah, so I guess we're doing this. No, I don't think so. So what happened was, because, you know, then they would have rejoined and been like, hey, it's me again, this is a new account, you know, something like that. But what happened is they brought like a friend in, a friend of theirs, and they started saying some not so great things to each other. They basically started spamming gay at each other, and like they were just like spamming the chat in like the general channel, saying gay, gay, homosexual, gay, and like one of the mods, Anima, saw that and was like, can you guys like maybe chill out? Can you like not maybe maybe not be doing that? And well, let's just say that they jumped to like the worst possible conclusion. They were like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this is such a homophobic Discord server. I can't believe this is such a homophobic Discord server where people aren't even allowed to say words like gay or homosexual. Like, are we actually not allowed to say that? And it's like, well, no, you can say that, just don't be like spamming it because someone's gonna take offense to it. You know, like, because that's absolutely the kind of thing that someone would take offense to. Like, it's very disrespectful to those that, you know, are gay or homosexual. Well, you know, same kind of thing there. And both they and their friend that came in were just like, oh, well, I'm gay myself and I didn't take offense. So that clearly means that nobody else could possibly take offense if like I myself didn't take offense. And they started like, and I came in like a little bit after it started and I was like, wait, what the heck is going on here? Like, and I just tried to explain that like, no, you can, you know, you can say these words, just don't be like spamming it like that because someone's gonna take offense. And they just came to the conclusion that like myself and my mods are like super homophobic or something like that and don't allow those words to be said. And they freaking left the Discord server and denounced the community. And kinda, I guess, hate me and the mods now. And this was someone that had like put together this like super special like get together of like artists around the community just to do something nice for like my birthday several years ago. Freaking denounced myself and my mods for saying that you shouldn't be spamming gay. So that happened a few years back. So that was certainly something. Wow, can't believe you guys are homophobic. You thought you were I know, right? Like, it's a crazy revelation. Yeah, you just shouldn't be spamming in general, like even if it's that. It's just made worse if you're doing something that's like a touchy subject like that, you know? Even if it's something that can be used, like if it's something that can be used as like a negative connotation slur, you know? Like, I would never use it as like a negative connotation slur myself, but when people are spamming it like that, as if it's being used as like a slur with a negative connotation, is like, yeah, don't be doing that. Yeah, that's basically what we said, is don't spam that. And they were just like, oh, you're saying that we're not allowed to say that? Freaking Discord mods, am I right? And like, wow, it was certainly something. So yeah, the only mods around the channel that even like, you know, were part of that situation were Anima, that like initially asked stop doing that, and myself. So like, if you ever want to hear the tall tale, freaking ask Anima about the gay incident, I guess. Or something.
Jacob, I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, it's this guy. It's him that goes,
I know.
I'm hungry.
We have some old...
You know. So, you know, there was that. So yeah, this kid, he's the worst.
Hey there. Oh,
so yeah,
it's my... See,
one of the big reasons why I wanted to cover Hollow Knight was as a thanks for like the awesome generous gestures that this person had done, like both his stuff like that and making like fan art for the channel. They made some thumbnails at some points as well. Like they had done like a lot of art related things around the channel, and I was like, okay, I should do Hollow Knight at some point as like a way of saying thanks, because it probably wouldn't take that long anyway, and it was something that I was thinking about maybe covering eventually. But after the person that I was gonna do it for freaking denounced the community and like skedaddled, it's like, well, there goes my motivation to play Hollow Knight. So now whenever anybody asks me if I ever plan on playing Hollow Knight, that's the story that comes up. Oh man, being a content creator is such a wacky time, because like every time you feel like you've seen like everything that you can run into as a content creator / like person running an online community, there's always a situation that crops up that proves you wrong. What are we doing here again? I don't even remember. Yeah, they did a lot of cool things. They were a regular around the community for like several years, and I was gonna do something nice.
And I bet they're full of
But no, I haven't seen them for over a year now, and I don't think they like me anymore. One of the artists that they introduced me to, though, I'm still on like good terms with. I've never discussed that situation with. This person in question had introduced me to an artist called Undermized, who's a really cool artist and like I've commissioned for some things before. My profile picture on like my YouTube channel and Discord, that was done by Undermized, for example. Or like the thumbnail for the Pokemon Legends Arceus video essay, that was an Undermized commission right there. Freaking incredible artist. So like, you know, even if the person that I initially met freaking denounced the community and skedaddle on out of there, I still have like a really cool other artist friendo connection that makes really awesome stuff, quite frankly. Like if I want like god tier thumbnail art, Undermized is the one to reach out to. Absolutely will plug / shout out Undermized right there. Super duper talented artist. But yeah, I think you've seen it all now. Bam racism over PTSP argument. Honestly, that's I've seen all sorts of things. I'm gonna continue seeing like all sorts of things. There's no point getting materials. I don't think the save file matters all that much. You need 3 titanium alloys. Okay, that's what it is. So I probably have to farm it there. Yeah, and what's crazy there is like the Legends Arceus video essay thumbnail was, you know, one that I directly commissioned from Undermized, but the profile picture was a freebie that was done for me as part of that birthday event. So that thingamabob a couple of years ago, where like a bunch of artist friendos around the community came together and like did art for me for my birthday. Undermized wasn't part of that, but heard about it after and was like, oh, that's really cool. I totally should have done something. And like a couple months later came and gave that to me for free. Just being like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's like so late after your actual birthday, but I threw this together for you. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's incredible. I've used this like my profile picture ever since, because it's amazing. So yeah, I have commissioned Undermized before for things like Legends Arceus thumbnail and stuff, but the profile picture straight up was like a freebie. It was a gift, so that was really darn cool. But yeah, so wait, how what? I guess we're fighting here. But yeah, I just accepted that one. We'll never see it all. One time on your drive to work here, there was somebody in the center of the lane on rollerblades screwing themselves along with ski poles in the middle of fall. Sounds amazing. Sounds like a cool chill guy. When it comes to running into like really weird things in content creation, semi-recently I was like scrolling through my Pokemon Platinum series. I was reminded of one thing that happened around that time. I don't remember the full story since it happened during the time of like the Pokemon Platinum playthrough, so I told the story better there. I don't even remember what part it was. It was like early on-ish in the playthrough. It would have been called like Twitter stories or something. What the heck was that movement? But someone, essentially the short version of the story is someone found like my initial Pokemon essay and I guess really liked it, and they went to Twitter and they were like, I just saw this really awesome video by Acoustic Harmonia covering Pokemon. I really hope that next he'll do a video on why Paul McCarthy is still alive, and there's like all this evidence that says he's still alive. And I responded to them being like, hey, I'm glad you enjoyed the video and the content, but I frankly have no idea what you're talking about. And they freaking hit me with like the tinfoil hat conspiracy of like, there's all this evidence that he's like, you're still alive. It'd be really cool if you make like a video essay on that and like show all this stuff. And I'm like, we cover video games here, sir. You know, like Squidward in that one SpongeBob episode of we serve food here, sir. That was just like my stance to that, just like what? It's not huh? I know nothing about this. I don't know what the heck is going on. Wait, this is a channel where we play video games. I'm so confused. That was one of the weirdest things I ever saw on Twitter. Remember hearing this and watching the Plat playthrough? So I don't know the story as good off the top of my head as I would have at that point, but that was a wacky thing that I ran into. But do he be alive though? Maybe. I don't know anything about the freaking Beatles, honestly. Apart from like they were a super influential group there. What is with this weird movement there? But yeah, a video game YouTuber conspiracy theorist. What's the difference, really, honestly? But yeah, I remember hearing. Oh, wow, I already read that. What am I doing? Watch someone projectile vomit in the middle of a Best Buy. Oh, we got the thingamabobs.
That should do it.
Yeah, you see some really weird things out there sometimes. Did you hear Hagrid is dead? Who's Hagrid? Question marks? But yeah, I've seen some pretty strange things out there in the world before, even just like in person. Honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, so like the actor, you mean? Because I figured that meant like Harry Potter, but I was like, wait, what does this mean? Does this mean like the actor recently passed away? Okay, yeah, I did not hear about that. That's unfortunate to hear there.
How come?
This away we go. So I guess that was like a super recent thing there. Yeah, just saying like we can't fast travel.
Wow.
Walking it is then.
Walking it is.
When it comes to an excellent choice, no fast travel. When it comes to strange things seeing out there in the world, when I was in high school, I remember I was I was going to the train station off of the bus with a friendo at the time, and wait, no, I gotta go this way, I think. And we were on the escalator going towards the train, and the person on the escalator in front of us was wearing like furry ears and a tail that was like either in his pants or shoved up his ass or something. I don't know, one of the two. And at the time, we thought that it was like the wackiest thing. But like nowadays, me and this friendo in question are like both adults at this point, young adults. And we talked about it semi-recently about, you know, seeing wacky things out in the world, and I mentioned that. And now it's like a completely different stance. Back then we thought that it was like the wackiest thing and thought that it was super funny, but nowadays as young adults, when I was talking about with my friend there, she was just like, yeah, honestly, good on him, like being able to go out into the world and, you know, not have like regard for if that's gonna be like embarrassing or if people might look down on him for that. Like, so honestly, good on him. So like at the time thought that it was like one of the wackiest things that we had seen out there as like a couple of high school students, I guess. But on discussing it recently, it's like, yeah, honestly, good for him. But yeah, so there's that. Your roommate's mom told you that Hagrid is dead. You just looked at her with so much confusion. Never watched Harry Potter. Yeah, that's why I was kind of confused when you were saying like Hagrid is dead. I was like, wait, what does this mean?